So welcome back to the channel. Myself and Keelan are on the job again. So this episode we are going putting your subframe back together again. You have everything painted,
yeah,
and bushings and everything's here. So there is a couple of bits while he's here at my house. There is a couple of bits, and we are back in the boneyard, basically. So what do you need?
I need a fuel pump because the wires are gone on it, and what else is it? I need a carrier bearing as well.
You need a carrier bearing. We'll get that. Power steering rack.
Yeah.
And we're going to need the plastics as well for
just under the windscreen.
Just under the windscreen. So we're going to.
There's an old engine on mine as well.
Yeah, that's an old engine that you've done a good job on, and hopefully you don't do it with the M52.
Oh.
Right, so we're going to rip through this. There's piles and piles of scrap in this, so we might find some good stuff in it, and we're just going to cut to it. So I've just got the steering rack out, but I need to get the inner tie rods off. I thought they were 32, but I just won't fit on it because it is 32 is too wide to go in there. So I think because we're in a garden and we don't need the inner tie rods, I'm just going to get the grinder, cut them off, because this is ready to come out. I think this is a good rack. I bought this car as a spare car, and it never done a day's driving with me, so it does look dry and doesn't seem to have any leaks on it, stuff like that, so we may be in luck with this one. So Keelan is currently, look at the state of it. Keelan is currently, did you find what you're looking for?
Huh?
Did you find what you're looking for?
I did, and it's grand.
It's good, yeah?
Yeah. It's tight now.
You didn't find anything else nice? Is that a headlight, is it?
It is, yeah.
Oh wow, is that the headlight that you need?
It is.
Huh?
It is.
Oh, it's your lucky day.
I've headlight blanks either I could put in.
Oh, you have headlight blanks, yeah. Well, that's a spare headlight.
Yeah.
I think the brackets are broken, but if you wanted to run headlights, it would work. There's so much scrap in this car. There's even a bonnet of a Massey Ferguson in it. So the plastics, that looks like the plastics that you need for around your window. There. Is it all there now?
Yeah, I think it is, yeah.
So you need that for around your window. So Keelan is missing this around where his wipers is. And we also need to get your wiper arm too.
Yeah.
Because when we were taking off Keelan's, we couldn't get the wiper arm off, and the wiper arm ended up breaking. So we need to get him a wiper arm, and we also need to get hinges for the bonnet as well, because I think we don't even know what hinges is on that other bonnet.
No, but they're wrong.
They're wrong. So I think we don't have hinges on the coupe, but we do have hinges on the saloon. So I think we can. I think this should work. And there is an arm there on the saloon as well that we could borrow. Mightn't just be 100% for length, but we can borrow that. So yeah, you've got your bits, so.
Yeah, I got a few screws as well off the housing around the top of it. You know, you said that they were bad in it.
Yeah, you got a couple of them screws.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just a threaded ring lock on that end, so you can pull that up and you have your fuel pump on a good connection. Oh, you need to cut the plug off it as well, because the plug was missing, and the pins in the connection in the fuel pump were nearly like pushed down into it. So what we're doing is we're taking the fuel pump out of this, and we're cutting the original plug on the loom. Basically, we're bringing that plug with us, so we have something to wire into, because the other one was just a complete mess. So yeah, I'm gonna get the grinder. Yeah, I'll get the grinder. So I was just up here in the spares parts department, and I've actually come across my my very first 2 litre M50 engine. So if anybody actually needs an M50, I'd say this could work, M52 or the 2 litre one. Either or, if somebody needs that, that's good. There's coils there, coil packs there. I don't know what they're like because it has been lying outside. And it also has the 2 litre M50 manifold. If that was the 2.5 manifold now, you'd be laughing, Keelan. But the 2 litre one is no good, unfortunately. But it's an M50 2 litre Vanos. If anybody needs the rocker cover off that, or they even need the 2 litre intake on it, there's not much left on it at all. It also has the M50 manifold on it. It's well stripped now, but if anyone needs that, do let us know, because it's going for scrap. So it'd be good to see somebody actually using it, yeah. So what did you get in the spare parts department today, Keelan?
Wipers.
You got your 2 wipers.
Power steering.
Power steering. This, we actually thought this was our fuel pump in the car, but it's not. It's actually our gauge. So them wires in our previous episode we were talking about, basically they must have been just trying to get the gauge working in the car. But anyway, we have a new one to put into that, and it has the proper plug, and we brought the original plug out of the loom as well. Bonnet hinges, wipers, a grill. I think that'll fit into your M Sport bumper.
Yeah,
but we'll try
hopefully.
it. And that is the cover for the back of the engine, keeping your fan safe, so we have that as well. And also, if anybody has the plastics around the window, around your wipers of an E36 coupe, do let us know, because we do need that.
Yeah, the other one's broke.
The other one's broke. Actually, the guys that we've been talking about recently, and you may have some news as well, is E36 Garage.
Yeah.
Or Garage E36.
Yeah.
Garage E36, we're working very closely with them, and they might be the guys to talk about that coupe plastic surrounds.
Might send it over. They've another few things sending over, so when they come we'll mention that.
Exactly, all to be revealed. So we're working very closely with Garage E36 in England, so we may ask them. They might be able to help us out, and as he says, stay tuned, because we have some news coming in regards to that. Okay, we'll clean up all our tools and bits and pieces, and that is the scrapyard done for today. Okay, we're back in the shed. We've got all Keelan's spares, and as you've seen in the video before, that little plastic grill actually fits perfect in his M Sport bumper. So that is going to tie all that lovely together. And as you can see behind me, the arms, everything is painted. So I'll do a little bit of montage of all the nice work that Keelan has done in the blasting, and I painted. So we'll just do a little bit of montage of like the final outcome, and then we are going to get straight into putting in our strong flex bushings, and hopefully it goes all good. And we are going to work on getting some of the stuff back into the back of the car tonight. We have been talking to Dooley Fabrication, so we have made the next step with Keelan and Dooley Fabrication. So we are just waiting back on basically a plan for his cage. So again, I've always worked with Dooley Fabrication, and they are currently, Keelan's excited to get his roll cage, aren't you?
Yep.
So Mark is going to draw us out a plan, and we are going to be working closely with Dooley Fabrication probably over the next couple of weeks, hopefully, on getting this thing caged. But for now, we need to get this sorted here.
Get rolling first, and once it's rolling, hopefully we get it into Dooley.
Okay, so we need to get our bushings, don't we?
Yeah.
Strong flex bushings. Sticker. 2 stickers.
Yeah.
Very good. Thank you, Strong Flex. Right. we've got our bushings and we've got our grease, and you've also painted your toe arms, and they're actually for the front, aren't they, for your anti-roll bar?
Or, yeah,
They're
there,
front, so.
actually, yeah.
There's our toe arms. Our diff, you probably need a hand lift that down.
Yeah.
So I can't really be holding the camera and trying to lift as well, so I'm just going to bring these bushings down here. And hopefully we'll get all these fitted tonight. And get them back up in there. There.
Oh, lovely.
That is beautiful. Now, same with this side here. So the bushings, we just basically push the bushings in with our hands, and then just the insert in for inside. Just needs a little tap in.
Lovely.
That's it. We were just complimenting how nice the diff looks. Black, the yellow bushings. Just look very well. So that's our diff done.
Where'd you put grease then?
No, see, some of the bushings in the arms and things like that may be hard to get in, so we may need to put a bit of grease in there to help them go in. But the majority of them always push in, you know.
Yeah.
Sometimes you may need to put a little bit of grease in just to.
Was that what the grease is for?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, no, nothing else. No, the grease is just to make sure that they go in. Also, as you've seen in the montage previous, the arms painted black, and Keelan has calipers painted blue, and the discs as well, brand new discs and pads. Does look very, very well. So Keelan went ahead and painted the calipers blue. Not his favourite blue, but as I said, it's not really.
Yeah.
It's not a showstopper.
No, well, I had that blue picked before I done the subframe and everything, so that was sort of the reason that's a darker blue. But still, it'll look well.
It'll be fine. It's not a showstopper,
No.
but they are car stoppers. So they do look very, very well. Yeah, so we'll do our arms now, and we may need some grease on some of these, but we will see. Got the main, basically these ones here on the control arm, they were fine. They went in no bother at all. This one was a bit of a pain, getting this one in, so we had to go to the vise with that and prise it in because there was no way we were getting it in, was there?
No.
So we have, that's our complete arm done, and it's done in probably 10 minutes?
10 minutes, yeah.
10 minutes, so this is all in here. We're just going to tighten this up, and then we can get this arm back up into the car, but we'll do the other arm now on the subframe and all them bits and pieces, but it's ready to go back into the car.
It is.
And it was quite simple.
Handy enough, yeah.
Did you ever put in them before?
Nope, never even heard of them before.
But they are extremely, there will be absolutely no movement. Now these are road series bush, they're not race series bush, so we're hoping that they won't be overly aggressive, but I know when I done the back of my E36 2.5 underpowered, but when the whole car, when it stiffened up the whole back of the car, it left it that it could transition no problem at all, like, so it's going to firm the back of it up, and that's what you need for an underpowered car. Get it as firm as possible on the back, and it'll slide all day long. So one arm done, loads more to go. So we've got our arms done, completely done, all our new bushings in. It was very easy. Keelan came up with a very handy tool on getting the steel insert into the middle of them. We were going to the vise, but we got this tool here and it had them in no time at all. So we just says quick grip, work the treat. So we got them in. We got the bush in for the diff, and that is the diff complete. And then we went looking for the bushings for the subframe and we didn't order them. So we look back on what we ordered. It was a suspension kit we ordered and we didn't order for the subframe. So we have to go and reorder them. Again, maybe we could talk to Garage E36 Keelan on the bushings.
Yeah.
Garage E36 may be able to sort us out with these pretty quick, because we are trying to get the car back rolling. So the arm here for the suspension, for where the shock goes, we're just testing this out. So as you can see, the bushings, we have a thick one side and a narrow one the other side. We don't know which way these go. Does the thick one go this side, or does the thick one go this side? We don't know. So if anybody knows in the comments, do let us know. We're not quite sure, because if we put the thick one the other side, does this move the position of your arm, then causing you hassle back out here at your hub? We don't know. So if somebody knows in the comments, do let us know. We're kind of at a standstill now because we don't have these for the subframe. So I'm kind of at a standstill. If somebody knows, please do comment below and you may be able to help us out. So that leaves us at a bit of a standstill. We do have the rear anti-roll bar bushings. They are pretty simple, I think. They just split. Oh, you have the anti-roll bar there, do you, Keelan? So they just split like that and they should slide on over.
Yeah.
Can you do it?
I have no split. Fucking gloves.
Gloves are never good. And test your strength. Simple.
Horse of a gossin.
Horse of a gossin, huh?
Not so much in this one.
There you go.
Lovely.
Insert sound effects. Okay, that's that. These are for your anti-roll bar link. Rear anti-roll bar. Yes.
Oh, there's one. The drop links, and then they're on the top of the drop links.
Yes, exactly.
Sure.
That's what they are. Do they split? Yeah, so your rear anti-roll bar links, one of them, the housing's cracked in it, isn't it?
Yeah, whereabouts is it though?
Where is it? I think I've seen it.
There.
Yeah, it's cracked. So, a big initiation in and you hit a pothole and that thing will probably wreck to bits.
New ones and
Get new ones. Yeah. I think it may be a trip too long for car parts and get new ones. They are, like, they're,
light enough shit.
I'd say they would break very, very easily. So we need to paint these. They're going to hold on your,
Anti-roll bar.
yeah, so we need to sand them down.
Yeah.
Front ones are done. I think we need to get more paint because the last stuff you got was,
Shite.
yeah, very bad. Very bad.
They're
So.
going blue on them, so.
They'll go blue, but even the primer is no good either. So, trip back to Halls to get some paint. Just to note, we didn't buy the paint or primer in Halls.
No.
We were badly stuck on Sunday,
yeah.
and we went to like a deal saver shop and we got some cheap paint, and it doesn't work. So do not buy paint out of any of the
cheap old spots.
cheap spots, so it doesn't work. So we do need to get proper paint for that. That's a bit of a bugger now, Keelan, isn't it?
Yeah.
We were hoping to get all this back in tonight, but I'll take the blame for that. So I'll go and I'll order the 4 bushings, or we might just give Garage E36 a shout in England, see have they them in stock. Maybe I'll get them over to us pretty quick.
They're very responsive.
Yeah, the guys are brilliant. They're working with us very well, and as we said previously in the video, we have some announcements with the guys as well. So, but it does look, the black was a very good shout on the arms, I think. Anyway, what do you think?
Yep, I'm legit.
Even just seeing it all here, the black and the blue, it looks very good. So let us know in the comments.
Yeah.
Do you like it? But yeah.
Yeah. Or do you not like it?
Or do you not like it? We love a good row, Keelan, don't we? Huh? But no, it does. It looks very, very well. So that's very sad now. Our anti-roll bar's done, and we need to get, the bushings for your front and the roll bar.
Basically holding up the whole thing.
That is holding us up, and that is the joys of cars.
Yeah.
Um,
We're getting all thing parts delayed.
Parts delayed is the biggest problem now. Oh, also, you have got wire to take out your front windscreen.
I do have it up there, yeah.
Do we want to try and take out your front windscreen?
I should attempt it anyway.
We'll attempt that, and then we'll finish this video off with us trying to take that windscreen out.
Yeah.
And that'll a good ending to the video.
See how we get on.
See how we get on. The windscreen is cracked though, so little disclaimer, it's cracked already, so we didn't crack it. Yeah, we're going to get the windscreen out and the rear window as well. Actually, the back windows, we need to take them all out, so when it does go to dually fabrication, the guys have a very easy job at caging the car. So we'll try that.
Yeah.
Good job. So you've seen there from our time lapse, E36 windscreens, they're very easy to get out, Keelan, aren't they?
Already easy, yeah.
Very easy got out.
Well, 5 minutes we're at.
5 minutes we were at it, yeah. And the windscreen's out. So, well, it wasn't 5 minutes. I think I have glass on my finger. It took some time, didn't it?
Yeah.
And we think, as you can see, it's smashed. But,
It's gone out there.
oh yeah, there it is. You can barely see it. BMW. So it was a genuine windscreen, and it was in there. It was well in there. So
It's out now, so. It's hurt.
the windscreen is out, thank God. So now the windscreen's out, it leaves us easier access. If we pull up this panel here, there's 2 little 7mm screws, I think, in here, holding down the dash, and then all the ones underneath, and we can get the dash out of the car. So I think that's enough done for one night.
Yeah.
Most definitely. So myself and Keelan just noticed when we took out the windscreen that there's all these dockets of like parking tickets. So where did you say the car was, Keelan?
England.
Greenwich, is it?
Yeah, something like that.
In 2009.
Yep.
So in 2009 the car was in England. And there's all these old dockets.
There's a clean one, yeah, I see.
So yeah, so if anybody's watching our videos from Greenwich in England, have you seen this car in 2009 parked outside a KFC or something? But yeah, history. So just as I said in the video, that's 7mm. I remember my last car, couldn't figure out why I couldn't get the dash out, and it was that little bugger there. So you just take off the vents and the dash, and you get that lad out. So I think we have enough done for tonight, Keelan. It's time for a bag of chips.
Aye.
So we're going to end the video there. It's like -1 outside. And unfortunately we don't have the subframe bushings, which were kind of my fault. You're going to blame me anyway, Keelan, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh sure. So we'll have to order them, but we says when we're lying idle that we get the windscreen out, and yeah, that's it for this episode. If you like what you've seen, we did try to do a time lapse of the windscreen, but we were so long at it that the time lapse ran out. So we will give you a gist of what we were at. The wire didn't work, kept breaking on us. Probably weren't using it right. But anyway, make sure and like this, comment below. And as that question we asked earlier on with the rear arms, what way the bushings go, if somebody knows, do let us know as well. And thanks for watching, and make sure and smash that subscribe button. Bye.
Good luck.